Hey buddy, it's Invictus, another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Thank you all, Mosh Pit. Happy Saturday. Happy July 1st as well for making this a super happy Saturday, because we did have another video across 3,000 likes. Now we're only 8 away from 120 on the All Items Tier List live stream 2023 Update Edition, which I'm looking forward to seeing and doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a long afternoon, but hey, we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Rhombus McDongle. Title of the thread was Episode 731. Me, whilst Invicta explains how to find the ultra secret room. Look, I try to articulate it the best I can. Sometimes it's lost in translation. Other times it doesn't really get the point across. But I try to make it as least confusing as possible, as less confusing as possible, something like that. So your seat date's gonna be Papa 1, Quebec 6 ounds. We've got Tech 0 along with having. We need to go deeper. I'm not going to take Gemini because there's a couple reasons for that. The easiest explanation is just simply going to be because I like to control my outgoing damage output. But speaking of outgoing damage output and big-time players, we have Worm Buddy. Clingy Buddy, Worm Friend, the GOAT, the best in the business, the greatest of all time. Worm Buddy. You know what he does. He gets the job done. He keeps you safe. He deals damage. He solo bosses. He does everything that you need him to in a bag of chips. Or a bag of crisps, I guess, if you're British. Obviously, with Tech 0, we're going to be looking for hopefully getting some piercing shots. That'll be very nice. Having We Need to Go Deeper, a.k.a. the shovel, is also going to be very, very cool, because this will allow us, as you just saw me get Worm Buddy right there, inside of those guaranteed crawl spaces. That is one of the few good changes that we've seen in Repentance in recent memory, where it improved an item that really wasn't used all that much, and now we have a very, very solid strategical use for it. Using the shovel on top of the artwork on anything that's on the ground. So like if I used it over here, that's nothing. But if you see this piece of paper right here, that counts as artwork. I don't know exactly what they call it, like what the game asset is called in the shovel terms, but just look for crap on the ground that isn't like made by like killing enemies and that sort of thing. Like the easiest way to do that is simply walk out, walk back in, get rid of all the blood and stuff. So like this would count, this would count, this would count. I don't know if this would count here, but just go for one of the obvious ones. Like this one right here would definitely count. One bomb for a nickel here would be pretty good. I don't want to hit the donation machine if we don't have to right now. Yeah. Judgment card. I mean, we can use it to bomb for like resources, or maybe even bomb for a double deal improvement on like floor 3 or something like that. Unless if it's a demon judgment, then well, we'll just be sad. Look at Worm Buddy. Look at Worm Buddy. Just making huge time plays. You know what he does. Look at that. Just grabbing them, constricting them, making sure they can't go anywhere. And, you know, and also dealing damage. Like, Worm Buddy does deal damage. Now, I don't know how much damage. Secret Room's got to be here. There's no way it's not. Right? Ah. It's to the right of here. Although it could have been to the right of that room above us, too. I don't know. There's definitely a secret room to the right of here. Whether it's the super secret room or the regular secret room, I'm not sure. Normally, it's the super secret room, but I thought that the regular secret room was here. If it wasn't going to be there, it's definitely there. But now I don't know because of this the placement of this room, so it's kind of odd. Anyway, doesn't matter because we don't have any bombs anyway. So it's gonna be old Dookie. Old Dookie. Got old Dookie here, and we're going to be able to easily destroy him. So you see the reason why we'd love to have piercing shots of any kind. I mean, Sagittarius, Death's Touch, you know, anything. I mean, even Eye of Belial would be, actually Eye of Belial would be incredible for this build. With Tech 0, you know, chaining those beams, those tiers together with beams of lightning is very, very, very powerful. Get Blood Clot, which is, you know, that's certainly a thing. I'm going to do something that's very rare for me to do on floor 1. I'm actually going to go into the curse room, and the reason why I'm doing this is because we can get out for half price with by using the shovel. Unless, of course, we get unlucky and get ourselves a crawl space, which, nah, that won't happen, right? 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 Yeah. Yeah, happy July 1st, everybody. Twinkie Twinkie is going to give us a double shot, which is going to hurt our damage, but also, of course, help us out in a big way because it gives us more tiers to chain together with Tech 0, and also just helps out our It does help out our overall damage. I mean, it still sucks that, you know, it's a damage down for whatever reason. That was just one of those baffling balance changes that they made in Repentance. A list of many. But 2020 is still good. It does cancel out the tiers down of stuff like quad shot or inner eye. So, you know, it still has its use. It's just not the overall overwhelming like S tier, God tier item it used to be. I got another dime here. We're getting really lucky with these dime drops lately. I'm all for it. We'll look for the shop here because we do have enough for a premium item. And let's play the Judgment. This might be a little bit of a noodle scratcher because obviously we want to have enough money to buy something from the shop, but I would rather actually have a Red Heart container before going into the Devil Deal. Assuming that Judgment actually drops this one. Take the half price here, and then I could bomb. One bomb is not going to hit all of this, but this could be the secret room here, although I would be surprised. It is that. Okay. We're just looking for more bombs and money right now. So, and we... Ooh, Gigante Bean. Gigante Bean. I don't remember how Alex told me to pronounce that. I always say Gigante. And that is not right and possibly slightly politically incorrect, but whatever. So Gigante Bean is going to increase the size of farts, and that includes for enemies as well, by the way. So you got to be careful with that. Yeah, we can use it here. Get ourselves a key. You never know when that last key might come in handy. Would have been much useful in here, but yeah, I was not expecting that. We also need to use the shovel to get to our crawl space, so let's go do that real quick. So as you see here, this little patch of grass, that counts as artwork. Guaranteed crawl space, and we get a... Ooh. Okay, C-section. Well, C-section with Tech Zero is not as good. It's not exactly piercing, but man, oh man, it is real strong. So we get a free C-section courtesy of the shovel. Oh my goodness. Things are about to get hectic, y'all. We even get Squeezy, which is going to give us a much needed tears up. It's about the only downside of C-sections is that it kills your tears rate. And I will take Spirit of the Night. Spirit of the Night's going to give us spectral tears, but more importantly, give us flying. So we happy about this. Now, let's go see what this dice room is. A 5 room would be fine with me. 6 room is not fine with me. I do not want to re-roll this. This is just way too good, y'all. Way too good on a Saturday. It's a good time to be alive. Super secret room might be north of there. It is worth it for us to go check the curse room, even though it's going to cost us 1/2 of a soul heart. It's only 1/2 of a soul heart. And we actually gained a half heart. So there you go. Take that, society. Okay. So, excellent floor here. We get an amazing tier effect with C-section. It goes fantastic with Tech Zero. We also get flying and spectral tears. I mean, technically we already had spectral tears with C-section, but nah. Yeah, you know what? We might get something out of this. 3 keys. I mean, honestly, 3 keys for 7 cents, even though we needed bombs. That ain't bad. Ain't bad. That's 15 cents that we got. 15 cents that we got for half price, so I'll take it. All right, same deal here. We don't have a bomb, unfortunately, so I was hoping that we were going to get a soul heart out of that. But yeah, that's the only real big problem with C-section is just the lack of tears. It destroys your tears rate. But considering that we have 2020 and the babies are not chained together because we fire with 2020, this is a no-brainer. The damage upgrade here with Glass Eye. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm just looking for a piece of artwork that I could maybe turn into a crawl space because I don't want to exit here. I just don't feel like doing this room. Okay, well. Apparently that didn't count as artwork, even though there was clearly a hand on the ground, but whatever. Definitely need some movement speed here. The only reason why I went in there was because we did have a charge of we need to go deeper. But I thought that that was artwork, and apparently it was not. Whoop. I do like Shoop here a little bit better than the shovel. Does Shoop interact with C-section? No, it doesn't. I took a hit just to go find out, so thank you, Shoop. Okay, let's stop taking stupid damage here. I'm gonna stick with the shovel just because we need. It's useful. It's a multifaceted tool, right? We can use it to go to the next level if we just don't feel like doing the level. We can get out of, we can use it as like sort of like a skip for challenge rooms. We can get out of boss rush with it. So I think that it is worth still having here. Check out this crawl space, and it's going to give us Bob's Rotten Head. Hooray. Okay. HP and movement speed now is definitely on the docket for needed stats. Tears, of course, are always going to be useful. And there's a half-price sack that has a death card in it. The damage also isn't really all that fantastic. I hope that we can... I mean, really, any stat's going to be useful to us right now. Wow, that Zubat actually took one. Let's go back and get the... devil card here. Wait, Bombino. Again, we have to be a little bit careful here, but I'm not worried too much about it, especially since Warm Buddy just totally owned Bombino without hesitation. And I was halfway expecting a Krampus fight. Okay, so we didn't get any HP. We did get Synth Oil, which is going to give us a nice damage up, of course. Let me go look for another crawl space. Phone is blowing up right now with all sorts of stuff. Look, I can't answer right now. Okay, I'm recording. It's a very delicate procedure. Obviously, we want to be very cautious against the Globins because they could potentially kill us in one hit. Since we're on 1 HP, we do have access to the boss trap room, which does have a skull in it. So that I know for sure is artwork. So we would be able to get out of the boss trap room without actually having to fight the boss should we want to get the box. The box usually has a soul heart in it, so it also has other goodies in it like ease bombs, that sort of stuff. But obviously, we're going to be hoping that we get the soul heart in there. I was actually just wanting an HP upgrade. Okay. So there's the entire west side of the map, everybody. By west, I mean east. Warm Buddy destroying Bumbo. Warm Buddy's the GOAT. What can you say? Still waiting for the fan art of someone to put Warm Buddy in the Tom Brady jersey. Just saying. Just saying. Now let's be smart about this and drop the crawl space before we start fighting. How about that? Excuse me, game. That was a skull on the floor. This is another one of those times where Isaac just listens to the rules sometimes whenever it wants to. Is this the whole, I am error shop restock thing again? Well, whenever we're done with the boss, we can go get the box, assuming that we don't get any HP here, and then just skedaddle on out. Still looking for the item room, as well as the shop. And we keep finding every wrong dead end to go into, as is the norm. How does he do it? How does he do it? Sharp Straw is very, very good. But we got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, the shovel did get a C-section. So, you know, this is the shovel's moment to shine. All of you shovel enthusiasts out there who've been waiting, clamoring, praying for an episode to be centered around you. Now's your chance. Okay, so we're giving up the box here just to get this soul heart because the game just refuses to give us any other HP other than the shop. I haven't even seen any tinted rocks. And we will continue to not see any. Okay. Movement speed would be nice. HP would be, I mean, any stat but range. And we get a luck upgrade. A luck upgrade. Yeehaw. We can go in the curse room and get out for free, so we might as well go do that. Maybe we'll get teleported to the devil deal, but even if we do, we can't take a deal anyway, so not really worth it. We also haven't really been paying attention where the secret rooms are. Blank card. Go take a little gander. Maybe it's one of those soul hearts in here with the spider, or not. All right. Trying to see what exactly the, you know how you get a voicemail and like it sort of auto transcribes it for you. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't make any sense. I know it's not a telemarketer. It's a call that I wasn't expecting. But anyway, still need some movement speed, obviously. Damage. Our damage is going to. It's kind of masked in a way. Like if you on paper. Oh my God, what happened to that? What happened to that baby? On paper, you look at our damage and be like, oh wow, 5.05 is like terrible. Like it's not very good. But then you see how fast we're killing things. It's just because of the constant uptime that C-section has, and then you combine that with the increased uptime that Tech Zero applies to whatever target, and you're looking at a solid amount of damage, which again on paper doesn't look great, but we are executing very well in terms of our killing power. Another full charge on our shovel, so we'll go take a gander at what's inside the crawl space. No black markets yet, and yep. Yeah. Continuing would be nice with this build because of Tech Zero, but you cannot get there without having. Well, there's not very many ways to get that other than having a moving box or stitches or something like that. And the shops just keep on rolling. These shops, man. World card. Ooh boy. All right. Well, we're already here, so we might as well go fight the boss. Now, what is nice, I will say, what is nice about having the shovel is that we can leave the level whenever we want to. We don't have to run all the way back to the boss room just so we can, traverse to the next zone. So that I am definitely down with. We finally get a Tears upgrade here, and we do get a Devil Deal, but it is not one that we need, it is a nice one, but it's not one that we can really take full advantage of currently. So we will have a full charge. We can go into the mob trap room and then just exit the level. Obviously, we're going to go into the item rooms, of course, too. We're going to go do that. In fact, we should just do this, Open up that mega chest. Normally, I would say the secret room is below here, but we've already found the secret room, so it ain't there. The Tears up. I ain't gonna turn that down. We do have a horrifying face, though. Look at that. Our Tears rate really, really shining here. Chocolate milk. which I will take for C-section. So our tears rate no longer matters. And we also get Rotten Tomato. Take that back. Our tears rate still does matter. We can't pulse fire chocolate milk with C-section. So I think that the babies get, they get bigger? Is it kind of like a lump of coal situation? Of course, our last shop was indeed a greed fight, as you would expect. A belly button, which is going to allow us to hold 2 trinkets at once. So, yeah, I mean, Apple Sodom is fine. We don't have any Red Heart containers, so I'm just saving myself time here, just coming in. I mean, we could have gone in there and left for half price, but I doubt that I'm going to be back on this side of the map again, so. Oh my gosh, we got a tinted rock. Now, we don't have to worry about looking for the Fool card because obviously we've got the shovel, so get a range and luck upgrade and a soul heart from Mother's necklace. So Mom's necklace is going to be good here. C-section absolutely destroying everything. You just have to make sure that we have a full charge going into the boss rush. And even if we didn't, we would just go fight boss rush and get ourselves a full charge. So I don't want to skip the item room though. So we gotta kind of book it over here. And of course, it's not on this side. All right. All right. How does he do it? How does he do it? It is always incredible seeing how many different ways I can find the wrong way to go. It truly is astounding. We gotta really book it here to get to boss rush. Hey, look, I like Spider Butt, but not in this spot here. I don't even recall seeing the Fool card, so. I do worry about our movement speed here. Bloody Lust, Larynx, Halitosis, and Boil Baby. Oh boy. Well, we'll take Bloody Lust just in case we start getting hits, but man, we need movement speed. And Curse of the XL. I mean, it ain't 4th of July yet, so we're not getting the fireworks ready quite yet, but I don't know, I've always talked about, like, I'm not a fireworks fan. I think it's a big waste of money. Big waste of money and gunpowder and paper. Fireworks are cool, but like they're not like the coolest thing in the world. Like even when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, fireworks are neat, but you know, they're loud and like, you know, they look like they would take a long time to clean up and stuff, and the host went invisible. Well, we should definitely at least try to get a crawl space in this floor, even though we did go straight to the boss, which I do appreciate. Look at that C-section just doing so much damage, and we finally get some HP here. Okay, so let's go find a piece of art. Does this count as art? Yep. Okay. Absolutely wrecked Mom's heart there. Ooh. Athame. Yeah, we gotta take a Thame. There's no way we don't take a Thame here. Curse the Blind doesn't really matter, of course, because we're in Shoal, so there's usually no items. That's the kind of stuff we. That's the kind of stuff we can't have happen, bro. We can't have bad damage at this point. And I mean, you should never have bad damage anyway, but it's even more emphasized so here because of the way that we. Again, I'm going to keep harping on it, but lack of movement speed is extremely dangerous here. Yes, we have the damage to protect ourselves, but we don't have a way of recovering that HP. So we need to do everything in our power to make sure that we are not taking extra hits of damage because we're more apt to be taking more damage due to our lack of movement speed. I don't know how we didn't get hit there. We can't make a... Can we skip Satan? I don't think we can. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And that right there is why you take a Thame, boys. That is just a collapsing room of death. Which is my favorite Tenacious D album, by the way. Okay. Here we go. Let's go try the west side, shall we? It is a little unsettling how Rotten Tomato paints the babies as red. Crawl space, might as well. Yep. All right, so Team Shovel, let's talk. So really all you got us was C-section, right? That's really the only thing that we've gained out of you. Because everything else was given to, and I guess Warm Buddy. C-section and Warm Buddy, fair enough. But I would want to see more for committing an entire run to one single active item. Especially considering that when we could have had Shoop da Whoop or even Sharp Straw. So, you know, I mean, we're only taking a sample size of like 1, but still. Still, I need to see more than just C-section and Worm Buddy. I expect to see a lot more from that. Too spooky, Mom's Knife. Twisted Pair. I'll take Twisted Pair. I'm not going to take Mom's Knife, although Mom's Knife C-section is very good. Having more coverage with C-section is going to be better for us right now than the Mom's Knife. Although Mom's Knife, if we end up getting enough HP, I will go back and get Mom's Knife. Because the interaction with C-section is very, very, very strong. But obviously, Twisted Pair is going to give us even more babies to fire out. That's going to be more tiers for us to connect with Tech Zero and just more damage overall. Look at that. We just got a swarming of babies. Mom's Eyeshadow. Charming Tears. We absolutely destroy Adversary. I'm still looking for artwork on the ground. I'm not seeing any yet. Oh my gosh. All those babies got stuck up against Mask of Infamy there. Oh, Monstro. Oh, Monstro's a bro. He can come and join us. And, yeah, that is all the directions you could possibly go in this zone. All right. Let's go check out the north side now. East side is done. Huge growth doesn't really help us, but Be nice if I was like a strength card or something. I'm actually shocked that we still have not found a movement speed upgrade yet. But Bobby, no thank you. And I really, really want Mom's Knife. We could have conjoined, but all right. We'll play it safe here. Yeah. As one super dead lamb, and we're super going to do a super victory lap. Super. Second seed. Beyonce. He Aiton. Evil Eye. I mean, Evil Eye is going to give us basically another projectile to chain together with Tech Zero. Tech Zero really is the real winner here. Tech Zero enables C-Section to do this much damage, and really the unsung hero this run. Ourselves a Soul Heart. Still hoping for a movement speed eventually. I do believe that they still exist in the game, despite the game's best efforts to try to convince me of the contrary. All right, now Shovel Gang. I'm just saying, you had one full lap to convince me, and you've not convinced me yet. All right, I want to see bigger results. I want to see better results from these items. Again, C-Section and Warm Buddy ain't no slouch, but in order for me to consider you as like a real contender, to be like, yeah, this is a good carry support item for an entire run, I need to see more hustle out of you. All right, Team Shovel, you need to show me some heart. You need to show me some gumption. Show me that you want to be a big-time player. TJ is going to give us a ton of HP. You know, I appreciate, you know, y'all got the heart. You definitely got the heart. No one's questioning your heart. However, I am questioning your ability to perform under circumstances that are befitting of being called a carry support item. You know, Keeper Sack, that is a hard carry support item. It is S tier, God tier all the way. And there's no question about the dedication, hard working, or support of such an item. No one is going to question the amount of effort put in by Keeper Sack. Team Keeper Sack is they're rock solid. The thing is that you gave us this last four. Okay, that's better. See, it's better. All right, it's better. That's what I need to see. And I know some of you can be like, oh, but it's all RNG anyway. We can't be held responsible if the game doesn't give us good drops and stuff. Hey, look, no excuses. Rule number 1, no excuses. I don't care who did what or who could have done this. All right? The reroll. Global D20. Though I can't be bothered to go back and see what those rerolled into. I shan't be bothered. There's old Dookie. We get Glass Eye again. And I will take Empty Vessel because it's almost free. It does also count towards Leviathan. All right, Team Shovel, here we go. Show me something. Fast bombs. I mean, it's 5 bombs. If this was an early game scenario, you know, maybe we could have needed that. So that's positive. That's positive. It's a net gain, I would say. Net gain. My God, we could just get a movement speed upgrade. I will be. You know what? Team Shovel, here you go. Here's your assignment. Give me a movement speed upgrade. How about that? How about that? That would be the ultimate. That's the ultimate show that you want to be a big time player. I mean, Ivy Occult, it is a damage upgrade, but it's also like kind of annoying. You have C-section with it though, so I don't know. If the W opens up again, I'll take it. Ivy Occult is good for a damage upgrade. Not exactly sure where the shop is at this point. I don't care to ask or find out. Worm Buddy doing his thing, completely hard countering Bombino again. Okay, so I don't have to worry about taking. I have to worry about taking Eye of Occult. It's not a bad item. It's just that for 3 soul hearts in this spot with us having bad movement speed, is it something that we need? No, it's not something that we need. Our damage is sufficient enough to be very, very good. These supercharged lightning babies are really doing a number on the game, though, that's for sure. Golden chests here. Lots of money. Money has not been a problem on this run at all. With Keeper Sack, we definitely need to be buying things. In fact, that was a huge misplay on. Now that I realize that, I totally forgot that we had Keeper Sack. That's a huge misplay on my part for not going to that shop on the last floor, so that's my bad on that. That is definitely my dang on that. That's a Book of Revelations, and that's not. I like it. I like where your head's at, game. Team Shovel, I like where your head's at. We could use the Bookworm transformation. We sure as heck could have used a Soul Heart. If we needed a Soul Heart generator, you know, that may have been the answer to all of our prayers. That's not what we need right now. Loki's Horns, C-section, and Tech Zero is just ridiculous, by the way. I did use the Holy card to give us a Holy Mantle, so in case of something bad does happen, at least we're covered. I have a feeling this is not the way to our shop, and it's not. Okay. I do not want to skip another shop because I do want movement speed badly. Very, very badly. Options is giving us the double pickup drop, and then we can choose from one of them. We get a half price booster pack. Booster pack. All right. Well, we did get some movement speed. Hierophant. Gloves, those are bombs. Ace of Hearts. Okay. So was it worth it? I mean, we did get movement speed. 0.1 movement speed, so yes? Question mark? I mean, I guess. Super Secret Room should be here. It's not there. then it is, I don't know. Now, we knew that we were going to get a horseman because we used that Book of Revelations. What I didn't know is that we were going to fail a 68% deal with the devil. Although we should have probably expected that. Contract from below. Might as well go see what's inside of the crawl space while we're here. Okay, Team Shovel. You're losing me. I'm just going to be brutally honest. Y'all are losing me. Probably should have picked up the nickel, but we're almost at 99 cents anyway. I just love how we're slowly but surely lifting our way through the level here just by firing. Not even stopping. We get another Tears Up here, which doesn't matter, and we get Purgatory. We got Worm Buddy and Purgatory now. Just pogging out over here. I don't remember what Black Refugee's interaction with C-section is, but we're gonna find out. Ah, yeah, that's right. It just makes bigger babies. Okay. That works. Like if you're looking at the map and not where I was going. Like starter deck. Again, I'm buying these only for the stat ups that we're getting from Keeper Sack. Take the horse pill. It could be a speed up. Worm Buddy, you okay? A damage upgrade here from the stapler. I mean, I could have gone back to get pay to play or pay to win, I should say, but I think we need it. This is the last item room that we're gonna see on this run anyway, so yeah. I was actually trying to get those chests there. I wasn't trying to get the keys. We're good on keys. We haven't needed keys in quite a while. I will say that Contract from Below and more options is a pretty nice combo. Getting all these extra like drops here, and then we get to choose from the chests. Usually I like to go for the chests just because they're like generally better and they can give you the stuff that you want anyway and more of it. I got the crawl space, Team Shovel. Hey, we finally got a black market after how many uses? And it's not very good. I mean, I guess I'll take Red Stew just for the damage. But you know, see, that's the level of big time plays that we need, okay? That's what I'm talking about. We need more of that and less of this, like, you know, 7 coins in the chest thing. Which is my favorite Robin Williams film, by the way. We'll take School Bag. Dreamcatcher, buy this. We buy that. We buy this. And hey, look at that. We're getting, slowly but surely, we're getting some sort of resemblance of a decent movement speed out of this. Back up to a full rack of hearts here. I love it. Take the Polaroid. Devil Deal is going to give us a whole bunch of devil nothing. And go check out our second boss rush. Ooh, Capricorn, yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Let's go fight old Beastie. This is going to be a really gnarly combo for Beast to go up against. That was Dogtooth and... It was Dogtooth and the Clicker. It's a Dreamcatcher. We still do want to go into the shop on this level just because of the fact that we've got Keeper Sack. So this is possibly our last time to get a stat up here. Eden's Blessing, which is not going to do anything for us. As a reminder, the Eden's Blessing was acquired on a victory lap, which does not count for tomorrow's run. So just before anyone freaks out, just so you know, it doesn't count towards tomorrow's run. At least it shouldn't. But with the way that Repentance changes, who knows? Amstone is looking for the item room here. Or by item room, I mean the shop. There it is. And boy, howdy, was it worth it. All right. Hey, well, you know what? We got up... You know what? I take that sarcasm back. We got up to 1.5 movement speed, which is my preferred movement speed. Not too fast, not too slow, just right. You know what? I take that snarky remark back. You can see there's a reroll machine in here. Oh, okay. That was Pyromaniac and Depression. That was not what was advertised, game. Oh. So yeah, this is going to be a really, really tough combo for Beast to deal with, or any of the bosses to deal with, to be honest. Just due to the simple fact that we've got the piercing shots and Tech Zero. Tech Zero absolutely destroys anything as long as you have some kind of piercing. It's just what we talked about at the top of this episode, and that's exactly what we got right now. Now, what's also nice about this run is we also have fast bombs, so that's a little bit extra point there for Team Shovel. Because fast bombs versus Beast is actually quite good. Y'all know how much I love to supplement my damage with bombs against Beastie. And fast bombs is like top tier. Don't worry about explosions anymore because we have Pyro. Pyromaniac, brother. Black Rune, no. Oh, I mean, if we end up finding an item pedestal that I left behind, we can Black Rune it or something. Yeah, look at that, 0.20. We still have the damage bonus from Red Stew rocking as well. But what a run, man. What a run to kick off a new month, new weekend, new everything. We've had a couple of bangers back-to-back here. And I'm all for it, to be honest. Glad we didn't really have any struggle bus runs this week, I would say. This week has been fairly low struggle. On the struggle bus meter of struggle. Some people might find a little despairing, and other people will be like, yeah, thank goodness. Don't have to worry about the belly aching for a whole hour. An hour if we're lucky. The struggle bus runs are... There we go. We got, again, a full rack of hearts here. Going up against old Beastie. And you're about to see why I value Fast Bomb so highly against Beast. When we eventually get there, of course. I mean, Be a range upgrade, which is also going to give us our mom transformation. And let's just go smash Dogma real quick. Okay, so Red Tomato, or Rotten Tomato, aggroed the TV. And Dogma is dead. All right. So yeah, very fun run overall, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button. Click that like button if you're on Team Worm Buddy. Where's Team Worm Buddy at? Team Worm Buddy, we need you out there. Team Tech Zero, we need you out there. Team Shovel, you know, you gave it your best. And I would say I would rate this a 6 out of 10 in terms of team effort and overall goodness for Team Shovel. You started with a 10 out of 10, giving us C-Section and Worm Buddy. But, you know, the black market that we got was on a victory lap. It wasn't quite that impressive. You know, we didn't get anything super duper good after a C-Section. But you know what? I like effort. As long as you're making a conscious effort to improve yourself in some way, shape, or form, that's good enough for me. But good enough is not enough to win first prize. You gave it your best shot for today. Let's put it that way. All right, now let's get those fast bombs rolling. Probably should have popped the Empress card before Beast, but whatever. And remember, we've got Pyromaniac, so we don't have to worry about explosions happening at all. And down goes Beastie. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Get this video over 4,000 likes. It was one heck of a run. A lot of fun as well. Happy July, everyone, as well. Like I said, I hope you had a great weekend. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Yanis, Zombie Fingers, and Dershooty01. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find down below, or by going to patreon.com/Sinvicta.